survivor. On my channel, I talk more about narcissists and the abuse that they inflict to other people and how you can protect yourself from that kind of abuse. So today's topic is about a narcissist. How would you identify a narcissist? So before we continue, we have to know the simple definition of a narcissist. A narcissist is somebody who will abuse you, and this one, they will do it subtly without even you knowing what is going on. But if you are exposed to this kind of abuse for a long time, you'll be damaged emotionally. So first of all, you have to understand the mindset of these abusers. What are they? What do they look for? What are their characters? Narcissists normally have that fake mask. So when they come to you, you wouldn't understand because they have different ways of manipulating people. They will love bomb you in the initial stages. And that time is when they capture your mind because they use it, they pretend to be sympathetic, they pretend to be loving, and then you tell them everything, every secret that you have in your life. And the same secrets you are telling them, they will use it in the future to abuse you. So narcissists, they don't have good motives, and they don't have real empathy, and they don't have real compassion. They don't even have real love. So when you see them expressing something that looks like love, that is fake because they want to get something from you. Them, they don't know how to express that genuine love, genuine compassion, genuine empathy. They don't know how to express that. Actually, what narcissists are, they hate themselves. And since they hate themselves, they can't love themselves. They can't love anybody else because, first of all, you have to have that love in you. You have to have that compassion in you and that empathy before you can express it to somebody else. But narcissists, they don't have that one in them. They don't have. So when they see somebody expressing those genuine loves, genuine compassion, genuine empathy, they feel, but those positive behaviors that people, genuine people do have, to them, that is a negative supply to them. So when they want to capture you, what they do, they mimic you. They look at what you like, what are your desires. So they pretend also to be having those same desires that you have, just to trap you in their lock. So after they've trapped you is when they'll start now abusing you. And that time it will be too late because your mind does not work properly. So who are these narcissists? Narcissists are parasitic creatures. And the reason why they are called that, because they are emotional vampires. They will drain you of all your energy, all your love, all your feelings, all your good feelings that you have, all your confidence, and your high self-esteem will be drained. And once it is drained, you are left empty because narcissists are empty creatures. They are void. So whatever you have, they feel it in their void. So when you are with those people, you will know their character, you will know how they behave around people. They behave around people depending on what they want from you. If there's something that they've seen from you, they'll pretend to be a good person just to get those things. So they'll come to you depending on their interest, on their desires. Narcissists, they feed on emotional and your compassion, and they will feed on your love. So what they feed on is called supply. So whatever you are giving them is the supply that they need they depend on to continue with their actions, the actions that you don't understand. Narcissists are very clever. If they're with their victim, they will treat them badly. But when they're out there, they treat somebody else nicely, in that they confuse people. People may not even understand if whatever they are doing it to you is really true, because what they are doing out there is not the same thing they are doing in here. Because narcissists, they know how to copy. They know how to copy good behaviors in people. They know also how to copy the bad ones. So that is how they feed their ego. Among the positive qualities that narcissists have and they're looking for, your self-confidence, your high self-esteem, your love, your compassion, and your empathy. So these are the things that they look, the positive things that they look on others. But still, they have the negative, because narcissists, they feed on both negative and on positive things at the same time. So the negative things that narcissists look for, they look for people who are weak, people who have a weak boundary, and people who are nervous. So those are the people who are vulnerable, and they're easy target for a narcissist. Because when you are empathetic, when you are somebody who is so empathetic, narcissists will capitalize on that. Because they know they will do bad things, and they will know you will forgive. And they know you have love in you, which they don't have. And because of that love, you'll also still forgive their bad behavior. So those are the things they look on people. So they have two sets of people: the people who portray positive and the people who portray negative, or something that they can use against them. So whenever you are around them, you just be prepared, because you are going to be drained emotionally. They will erode every emotion, every good thing that you have. Let's take an example of maybe umbilical cord. We know it is attached on one side and another side is attached to somebody else. So it is like that. So there is this pipe between you, the pipe that you don't know, your feelings, your emotions, that is attached to you, you have, and then the other end is attached to the narcissist. So they suck everything that you have. They suck your self-identity, your self-worth, your self-confidence, your high self-esteem. All that it's sucked. So you are left empty, with nothing to hold on to, with nothing that you had before. So you are a different person altogether, because you've been manipulated, you've been taken advantage of, you've been misled in so many things that you don't even understand what is right and what is wrong. And narcissists, they play around with people's mind. So some of the things they use, or some of the things they portray out there, or some of the parts of you that they attack, they will attack you psychologically, which is called psychological abuse. Psychological abuse, it is an abuse that threatens your ability to think, ability to reason. You can't reason anymore. Ability even to look at things in a positive way. You're always negative. And narcissists, that is what they want. Because they want you always to be negative, because they feed on your negative reactions too. Remember. So those are the things that they try to capture. Narcissists will abuse you emotionally. Deliberately, they'll do this. They will upset you deliberately, just to get your reaction. And once you start reacting, definitely you won't be in your right senses even to make the right decision, even to talk the right things. And that is what they feed on. They can go to an extent even abusing you physically, because narcissists, you cannot live with them without having those conflicts. So depending on how you react, they will even hit you. And majority of people have been abused even physically. Sometimes they can just start a war, start a quarrel, pick a quarrel, just to have that chance to abuse you physically. Or if they can't do it physically, maybe they can also do it verbally. Because whatever it is, they have to look for ways to abuse you. So they can do that even verbally. They will insult you. They will even smear campaign about you, tell people lies about you. And because they know you will feel bad and maybe you will react, that is their aim, that is their goal. They've achieved what they wanted. And in other settings, like in a marriage setting, especially there with the husband and wife, you will find that if it is you are dealing with a narcissist, they will even abuse you sexually. It's either you'll be forced to do it when you don't want, or maybe there's a reason, good reason for that. So they will take advantage of you not wanting at that time, and that is how they will start abusing you. Or if they don't do that, they deprive you altogether. So they go out there, do their thing, do their cheating, just to make you feel like you are useless, you are worthless. So narcissists, they're not good people to be around. If at all you find yourself around a narcissist, the only thing you can do is just get out of that relationship. Get out of that scenario, that environment, so that you retain your sanity. Because narcissists, they won't wait for you to maybe provoke them. They will even start an argument from nothing because they want to feed in that negativity. So they will just start even cooking words, and as you try to defend yourself, try to make things straight. Since they had an aim, their aim was not to get the truth. Their aim was just to gaslight you. So they will do it just with an intention to hurt you. So narcissists are those people you can't reason with them. Okay, there is also this thing of gaslighting, the one I've just mentioned. How do they do it? In some scenarios, they can even remove something that you've kept somewhere. You know where you've kept it, and they will come remove it, take it somewhere else. So when you ask for it, they pretend as if they didn't see it. And they know that is when they want to play around with your mental capability, your psychology, just to see how your reaction. Then you'll start sitting back and asking, am I going crazy? Because narcissists, they want you to think that you are not thinking properly, that you are going crazy, because they want to use that one. Because they'll start telling people that, you know what, she's crazy. She's crazy. That one, don't even listen to her. She's always crazy. She keeps things and she forgets where she's kept those things. And they're the ones who are doing the making. So today I'll stop there. And next time I'll talk more about some of the traits that they use, some of the tricks that they use, so that you can be able to understand them even more. So thank you very much for watching. If it is your first time here, please subscribe and share and click that notification bell so that when I upload a next video, you are the first one too.